Hello everyone, my name is Felipe, and as you can see, we are back. And actually, I'm trying to release a video every day this week. Not only this week, but the last 2 weeks, I think. So I've done a lot of work this last day, so I really hope you appreciate it and leave your like below, which is gonna help me a lot. The channel is growing a lot, really fastly, I would say. So thank you everyone. Thank you everyone watching. I appreciate it. I remember when I only had like less than 100 subscribers and the sport was already immense, and now it's even bigger, you know. But yeah, let's go. This is my first race. I'll show you about WOR. Actually, I've raced 3 times in WOR. I think China, Japan, and I think another track. I don't remember it now, but yeah. Actually, it was Spa, I believe. But yeah, we are back now in WOR, and we are at Austria, the track where we mostly tend to invalidate our laps. And as you can see by the background, I just invalidated it, and yeah, I was pretty sad at the moment because I didn't have a lap yet, you know, in the session. So I really need to get a lap in the session, otherwise I'm gonna be out in Q1, so that's kinda not what we really want, you know. And yeah, let's go for this lap. This is my fastest lap in Q1, so you can see now a bit of traffic ahead, but he gets out of the way nicely there. And we are improving 1/10 on a 2.9, so we are currently on for a 2.8, which is quite bad to be honest. I was expecting quite a bit more, but as I didn't practice like a lot, and yeah, a lot, I mean like when you practice a lot, for me is when you do time trial one day and the other day you make a good setup for the race, and the race day you just get better and better, you know. And yeah, practicing just a little bit for me is like 1 hour before the race, 1.5 hours. And yeah, that's what I did. So I kind of created the setup after the real race in Monza. And yeah, I am through Q2, you know. Now we are in Q2. This is my fastest Q2 lap, which is on used tires. Like I didn't wanna go on new tires to go from softs, so I decided to go for P11 at this point, I'd say. And I don't really think I would be much higher if I went to Q3. Like I didn't have the pace because I didn't practice, so I wouldn't be like P5 or something, something that would be worth it going for Q3, you know. So I decided to go on old softs just to get a delta in, and then I can have a baseline where what's the time people are doing, you know. And I believe at this point no one has really done a really quick lap, and yeah, you can see now Kanakinchi just done 2.6 on the mediums, so that was really fast lap, you know. I was doing that consistently like 2.6 also, but on the softs. So I was really slow. And yeah, as you can see now, my first lap on the softs, and that was my fastest lap on the session in Q2, so that's a 3.0, and we start in P15, so it's actually quite bad. Like if I went for new softs, I believe I would have been easily through, but I'm not sure about Q3 because I wouldn't be on the pace, you know, to be worth it. But yeah, let's go for the race. As we are P15, I decided to start on the mediums and doing the medium soft strategies. And yeah, let's go for it. You can see Tom starting on hards ahead, so we get a little bit better start than him on the second phase. But you can see now 3 wide into turn 1, and I got pushed wide, and then I returned to the track not safely, you know. My car just jumped there and I couldn't do anything, so I got damaged, and unfortunately I spun Richie also. So at the moment I thought it wasn't my fault, to be honest. I thought I got touched behind, you know. But yeah, looking back you can see I just spun, you know, so that's my fault. Just that curb is so weird because the car jumped a lot there and I wasn't expecting that. And now we are around 36 seconds to the car ahead, I mean the pack. And yeah, 36 seconds. This is a lot. But you can see now we are in the safety car. So there's a safety car on lap 6, and now we can recover all that 36 seconds. And yeah, let's go. Actually, a lot of people didn't restart there, so I kind of almost crashed. But yeah, now we are last on the track, and about the penalties, we are not last, because you can see Ken has a penalty ahead. But we are on the hard, so we are really expecting to go into the end of this race. So now we are the last, but we are still we still have a chance. But yeah, now you can see turn 3, there's just chaos. Like I couldn't do anything there to avoid the damage, because it was like one car going and crashing into another one, and yeah, crashing another one. So I couldn't do anything there. So I just pitted for the mediums again, and we were around, I'd say, I don't know, 30 seconds behind the pack. You can see they are at turn 6 right now, and we are at turn 1. So there's around 36 to 40 seconds behind them. It's quite unlucky, but you know what? Let's just enjoy the battle we have right now. You can see I go for the move on J, and Lenny behind is also on mediums as I am. And I think Jay has really old softs at this moment, because he's really struggling to keep with me and Lenny, who are on really, I wouldn't say new, because I had like 20% already on these tires. But yeah, medium's gonna last a lot longer than his, obviously. And you can see now he just let me through again, and I brake a lot later than him, and I let him step up space, and yeah, he leaves me space also. So that was quite enjoyable. You know, I wouldn't say it's as enjoyable as fighting for the lead like that, but yeah, we didn't have any touch. And you can see now Dylan spun around, so that's one position less for us to overtake. You know, one person less to overtake. And now you can see I brake quite early, because I really wanna have the DRS from the AlphaTauri. So yeah, I got it. And you can see Lenny trying to come with me, so I decided to use a little bit more ERS to kinda help this battle, you know. Yeah, it was a good battle. We didn't touch each other, was quite respectful. And now we are, like, as I said, 35 seconds behind the pack, and you can see Jay crashed. So on the last corner, and his car is in the middle of the track, so we had a safety car, which is awesome for us, because we were around 35 seconds behind, and now we are together with the pack, and there's a lot of people with penalties and different tires, so this is gonna be interesting. You can see now 2 cars ahead on the hards, and yeah, look at this. Yeah, you can see there I got a warning. Actually I got 2 warnings at that corner. So one warning I really extended the track, but the other warning, like, I was already out the white lines. But yeah, that sucks, you know. I can't lie. But now we have a penalty also, and if we didn't have a penalty, it would be quite an easier race. You can see now lap 19 entering lap 20. I'm really close to Lenny, but I'm not really trying to do anything here. I wouldn't make sure I overtake him into turn 3 if I'm doing it. So you can see now using all my battery. I'm not sure if it's a visual lag or something, but he's not opening his DRS. And then I go down the inside. I knew he would have better traction, as I was really on the inside there, even though I am on the mediums. And yeah, he goes for the move on Tom, so you can see he's ahead of Tom now. And now we brake quite later to turn 1, and Tom goes a little bit slower than us on the apex. Obviously he's on the hards, so I was expecting that, so really sorry Tom, I touched you. But yeah, that kinda gives us an opportunity to overtake, you know, because we are on fresher tires, so we really need to make moves. Even though I touch him, I feel bad, but we need to take this opportunity at the moment, you know. I wasn't sure if I touch him because he went slow or something. And now you can see, I think that's that was an Atari, I believe, and it was Louis also. So both spun, and now we are into P8 in this race. You can see Lenny lost his rear, and now we are into P7. So I was making quite good progress, not gonna lie. You can see the lead pack is right there. So I used a lot of battery to catch them and make sure I am in the DRS, because if I get the DRS and can save some battery, I can keep with them, and maybe the penalties will save me, you know. Like Joe is 1.8 seconds behind me and he doesn't have a penalty, but you can see he got a penalty just now. So we are effectively at P7 at this point, and I was happy about it because I was like P last in the first lap, and on the restart also I was last with damage, you know, so like 40 seconds behind. So the safety cars really helped us, and you can see now all people trying to overtake each other ahead, and Hawks is on old hards, so he really needs to like fight a lot for his position, because the hards have no grip at this point. And now he just let me through. He broke quite early there, so I had an opportunity to overtake him, and I ran for it. But obviously he doesn't have penalties, so we are into P7 because he's still in our DRS, etc. So yeah, now we are really close to Sendo, and you can see he lost his rear turn 1, so this is an opportunity for us. So I'm gonna use all my battery, as I have 60% still. And yeah, it's actually quite a unlucky moment and something to really learn. You can see I touched Richie. Obviously that wasn't my intention, you know. It's never my intention to spin someone out of this race. Not out, but like lost 10 seconds or more. So yeah, I apologize to him, but yeah, he reported, so I got 5 seconds for that, and I got 5 seconds for the start also, where I lost the car. So we are like, we have 10 seconds added to our final race time, which is bad, and I know that, but at that point I wasn't quite worried, because I knew I was P6, but Lenny actually overtook all of us who are really old mediums, and he was on hards, which lasts quite long, but he has 6 seconds, so it's actually P5 in the end of this race. But yeah, as we get 10 seconds, we will see later where I end up in this race. So P5, actually, after all of those problems we had, I would take that all day, you know. I wouldn't expect this, but you can see we would have finished at P9. So yeah, we are still on points. That's unlucky, you know. I've learned a lot of things, like when overtaking into turn 3 at Austria, make sure to brake earlier, you know, because let the car on the inside brake later, because then he can maybe hit the car head and spin out both of them, or only him, and you can get an opportunity, a free opportunity, you know. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you everyone for watching. I'm trying to release videos every day, not only this week but the last week also, so make sure to like it. I really appreciate it, you know. We've grown the channel a lot these last few days, so thank you everyone for watching. Make sure to subscribe also, it's helping me a lot, all the support. And yeah, thank you everyone. Make sure to share the video, it's gonna help a lot of people, and I really like when all of you share the video. So thank you everyone, bye bye, and see you next time. Foi bom.